Once upon a time, in a kingdom ruled by a kind and just king, there lived a young girl named Cinderella. She was sweet-natured, gentle, and had a heart full of kindness, but her life was far from easy. Cinderella's mother had passed away when she was very young, and her father had remarried to a woman with 2 daughters of her own. But as the years went by, Cinderella's father also passed away, leaving her in the care of her stepmother, Lady Tremaine. Lady Tremaine and her daughters, Anastasia and Drizella, were cruel and treated Cinderella like a servant in her own home. They made her do all the household chores and forced her to sleep in a cold, dusty attic. Despite the hardships, Cinderella remained optimistic and kind. She found solace in the company of the small animals that visited her, singing and talking to them as if they were her dearest friends. One day, the kingdom received an invitation to the grand royal ball, where the prince would choose his bride. Cinderella's stepsisters were overjoyed at the prospect of attending the ball, but Lady Tremaine forbade Cinderella from going, knowing that she would outshine them all. As Cinderella watched her stepsisters prepare for the ball, her heart ached with longing to attend. Little did she know that her life was about to change forever. As the evening of the ball approached, Cinderella found herself alone and heartbroken. But just then, a magical presence appeared, a beautiful fairy godmother. With a wave of her wand, the fairy godmother transformed Cinderella's rags into a breathtaking gown, and her worn-out shoes into delicate glass slippers. However, there was a condition: the magic would only last until midnight. Cinderella was overjoyed and grateful for the chance to go to the ball, but she promised to return before midnight. At the royal ball, Cinderella captivated everyone with her grace and beauty, including the prince himself. They danced together, and for a brief moment, Cinderella forgot all her troubles and felt like a true princess. But as the clock struck midnight, Cinderella remembered the fairy godmother's warning and rushed out of the palace, leaving behind one of her glass slippers. The prince was determined to find the mysterious girl who had stolen his heart. He searched the kingdom, trying the glass slipper on every maiden's foot. When he arrived at Cinderella's house, her stepsisters tried to fit into the glass slipper, but it was too small for them. Finally, it was Cinderella's turn to try on the slipper. As she slipped her foot into the delicate glass shoe, it fit perfectly. The prince was overjoyed, and Cinderella's identity was revealed. The prince knew that Cinderella was the one he had been searching for, the kind, gentle, and beautiful girl who had captured his heart. He asked her to be his princess, and Cinderella gladly accepted. With love and kindness, Cinderella forgave her stepmother and stepsisters, inviting them to live in the palace. And so, they all lived happily ever after, proving that true goodness and love conquer all, and that a simple, kind heart can transform an ordinary girl into a beloved princess.